The designated Defense Minister, General Christopher Musa, retired, has promised unwavering dedication to Nigeria's national security and border protection during his screening before the National Assembly today. General Musa, who faced rigorous questioning from lawmakers over the nation's security challenges, emphasized the urgent need to secure Nigeria's borders to stop illegal activities and protect all citizens. President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, urged the nominee to probe the reported withdrawal of soldiers from the Kebbi school where schoolgirls were recently abducted. Additionally, Akpabio demanded a search for the remains of the late General Musa Uba, who was killed while leading counter-terrorism operations in the Sambisa Forest, Borno State.
Distinguished colleagues, the Senate, the Committee of the Whole, considered the request of Mr. President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces for the confirmation of General Christopher Musa for appointment as a Minister of the Government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The nominee, General Musa, answered questions from distinguished senators on security matters and a number of topical issues. And thereafter, the Committee of the Whole approved the nomination of General Christopher Musa as a Minister of the Government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Is this a true reflection of what transpired in the Committee of the Whole?
Responding to lawmakers, General Musa described the ongoing insecurity as very unfortunate and expressed deep regret. He highlighted the importance of strengthening the Safe School initiative, noting that many schools remain highly vulnerable to attacks. The former Chief of Defense Staff outlined his approach focusing on building local community capacity and a whole-of-society strategy. He stressed integrating technology, community participation, and coordinated security operations to effectively combat kidnapping and other threats.
I think one basic area we're also going to look at is accountability of the armed forces. Whatever funds has been made, we want to make sure that the funds are properly utilized. And I think that is very critical so that we can make sure that whatever it is we're getting are things that will help us and assist us for the members of the armed forces in carrying out their action. What we have observed over time is that with the MDAs, we have not really been able to get the full support of the MDAs. I think one mistake we make is we think the armed forces can solve all the problems. The armed forces solution is just 20-25%. Majority has to do with good governance, building capacity, working together with all the other MDAs. The police has a lot to contribute. Civil defense, all other agencies, including Foreign Service, Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Interior. So we need to harmonize all this diplomatically. Most of our laws look obsolete, and because sometimes justice is delayed, then it becomes a problem. Because once punishment is meted immediately and action is done, it serves as deterrence to others. And that's why I think critical that we must be. And so I mentioned that all the MDS need to do the legal service, the correctional service, the civil defense, all. Mining activities have to be monitored properly because that's another source of funding. All areas that they're getting their funds for, we must look at those aspects and stop and prevent them. And like we said, sir, the ability to also monitor where the funds are going to. If we're able to do that holistically using technology, sir, we'll achieve so much. Thank you.